My name's Lydia. Today I'm going to be talking to you about acne and how I cleared my skin naturally without any type of medication. I kind of want to start off by telling you my history with acne. I've had acne since I was about 10 years old. I've used every type of medicine from Proactiv, benzoyl peroxide, different Acania, doxycycline, monocycline, tricycline, the regimen, birth control, Chinese herbal medicines. I've tried everything, like seriously. And they would temporarily help, kinda, but it would always come back. About 2 weeks was the longest I ever stayed clear on any of those medications. And the type of acne I get are called lobules. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a little more severe than a regular pimple. It gets a little pussy. It's pretty nasty. But what doctors fail to tell you about acne is that acne is a sign that there's something wrong inside. So these medications that I was taking targeted the outside rather than the inside. That's why they would never go away. Acne is a sign of inner imbalance. So that could be hormonal imbalance or digestive problems. You could be too high of protein or too low of iron or whatever it is. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is detoxing your body. This is a good idea to do every now and then because sometimes your body can't get rid of everything fully. So when there's toxin buildup in your intestines, it goes through different areas, so therefore acne. There's different ways you can detox. There's drinking detox tea. They have a couple. There's they actually have a skin detox tea and a liver detox tea. There's also juice fasts that you could do, or participating in mono diets. I've done all three for like a day. I drink detox tea regularly. Juice fasts and mono diets are kind of harsh, but I do see a lot of improvement after like a day of just eating apples all day. Like my skin, I did that twice and my skin probably got 75% better just doing that. The second thing I want to talk about is be conscious of what you eat. No matter what people say,
oh, diet and acne doesn't correlate.
It actually does. Foods that you should definitely avoid if you are acne prone like me is dairy, because there's a lot of hormones in milk, so that could mess with your hormone balance. Casein that's found in milk has been linked to cancer, so you shouldn't be even eating or consuming dairy. Wheat is a no-no. Sugar is a no-no too, because when you're consuming a lot of sugars, your insulin spikes up and that creates an imbalance in your system, so that can cause acne too. White rice, yeasty foods, so that means no beer, no alcohol in general. That's just, your acne is gonna go crazy. What you should eat is more raw foods, so eating more green vegetables, especially like broccoli, kale, sprouts, lettuce, avocados. And you have to be careful with fruit, because I know for me, if I eat too many bananas or like mangoes or watermelon, I will break out. The only fruit that is really safe for me that I know right now are apples. But you experiment and definitely take note of what you eat. Everyone is biochemically different, so we all process things differently. So yeah, and I also noticed that if I eat too much meat, I will break out too. So I try not to eat a lot of like chicken or, you know, beef or pork. It's that I don't digest it very well, so I don't like poop easily when I eat a lot of meat. Sorry if that's TMI. Changing the way you'll eat, it's a lot better for you anyways. You'll get your abs and stuff like that. So it's like a double whammy. Oh, and I also noticed that my hair grows a lot more now that I changed the way I eat. Third thing I want to talk about is sleeping early. And you want to sleep early because when you don't get enough sleep, you don't produce enough melatonin. And when that happens, it's not only creating an inner balance, but it impedes your acne to heal. So that's really important. I go to sleep every night at 11, or I try to anyways, and I know that's really difficult because most of us have insomnia, but I've been drinking chamomile tea every night, and it's a great sleeping aid. Like, I sleep like a baby throughout the night. My mom started drinking it too, and she knocks out at like 10, and she just all the way until like 8 in the morning. So she really likes it. I also want to talk about supplements that I've been taking. So there's a lot of supplements that can help acne prone skin, but the ones that I've been taking are maca root. It's a hormone balancing supplement, so that's really important for women, especially around, you know, the time of the month. Also, I've been taking digestive enzyme supplement and Primal Defense, which is like a probiotic and stuff. And those two supplements, so itchy. Those two supplements help balance your stomach acid, so, and that helps digest your food. And second to last thing I want to talk about is skincare regimen. So every night I steamed my face, and what I would do is just boil a pot of water. Then when it was boiling, took it to the table, and then just, you know, put my head under a towel and then let it open my pores. Then after I steamed my face, I put on an Aztec mask. Okay, so this is what I use. It's an Indian healing clay mask, and seriously, this mask makes my face feel so clean. Like, it's the best mask I have ever used. Then after that, I'll just wash my face with tea tree oil, soap, and lately I've been washing my face with baking soda just to like fade away my acne scars. I never go to sleep with makeup on. Even if I'm taking a nap, I will take off my makeup. And yeah, and also don't touch your face. I know it's really hard to not like pick at your, you know, acne, but it's really important that you don't do that because you know, you could make it worse, and also lesions could spread to other areas, and you know, it's just let it heal by itself. Don't touch it. And then I'm like out of breath because I was like running downstairs. Okay, last thing I want to talk to you about is research. You know, all these tips and information that I'm giving you, I did a lot of research on. One book that I suggest you purchasing is called Acne No More by Mike Walden, I think. It's very informative. He also gives you a, you know, a whole, I guess, system on how to cure your acne within like 30 days. I didn't do it because it was really intense, but I purchased the book just to learn more about it, or about acne, and I took bits and pieces from his book. I also researched a lot into the Y diet. That was probably the first encounter I had with like raw foodists and like the power of eating raw. And I also follow a lot of raw food, like holistic people, like on blogs and YouTube and stuff, and some people talk a lot about the process of detoxification, and the Y diet and detoxification is very intense because there was like an article where I read about like a 14-day fasting, and I was just like, yeah, I can't do that. No. So like, you know, just what I did was just take bits and pieces from everything that I learned from other people and found out what worked best for me. Hopefully these tips help you. I chose to go holistically because I don't want to be on medication my whole life, and I'd rather pay for, healthy food than doctor visits. My acne did get worse before I got better, and it took me about 2.5 months to get to where I am now. But it's definitely worth it. Just keep pushing. I got comments like,
why is your face like that?
what's on your face? You should just wash your face more. Acne and hygiene don't correlate. Like, I could play in dirt all day and not break out, but if I eat a piece of cake, I will break out the next day. The majority of girls I know sleep with their makeup on and they don't have acne. So if hygiene was the case, I think everyone would have acne to some extent. Yeah, like, my skin isn't perfect now. It's definitely improved though. I have a lot of acne scars that I have to deal with, and I have like a pimple like right here. But the severity of my acne and the size of like my zits are a lot smaller. I hope these tips helped you in some way. If you suffered from acne or have some tips of your own, comment below. Follow me on Instagram. I would totally appreciate it at Lydia for the win. And all my links are down below. And yeah, bye. Have a beautiful night. Queen Sepia, you're gonna sit here?
Yeah.
But I'm making a video.
Oh, yeah. Sáng đi đâu à?
Huh?
Sáng đi đâu sớm vậy?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Sao con make up? Con
So I'm making a video. You're in my video.
Oh, sorry. Con make video gì? Yeah.
I'm gonna put on the internet.
Ah.